History remembers great leaders, warriors, and revolutionaries. But sometimes, the greatest heroes work in silence, expecting no reward, no recognition. This is the story of one such man, Nicholas Winton, an ordinary British stockbroker who, on the eve of World War II, made an extraordinary decision. A decision that would save 669 children from almost certain death. The year was 1938. Across Europe, the dark shadow of war loomed. In Czechoslovakia, Jewish families lived in fear as the Nazis expanded their grip. Their world, once full of laughter and security, was now filled with whispers of terror and desperate goodbyes. Far away, in London, a 29-year-old Nicholas Winton was preparing for a ski trip. But a single phone call would change his plans, and his life forever. A friend in Prague urged him to come and witness the crisis firsthand. When Winton arrived, what he saw left him shaken. Thousands of families pleading for help, children clinging to their parents, their futures uncertain. He knew he couldn't turn away. With no official support, no diplomatic backing, and only a small team of volunteers, Winton set out on a near-impossible mission to save as many children as he could before the Nazis closed the borders. With time running out, Winton forged documents, secured travel permits, and negotiated with the British government. Day and night, he worked tirelessly, matching children with foster families in the United Kingdom. He knew that each signature, each name on his growing list, meant one more life saved. On March 14, 1939, the first train departed from Prague. On board were dozens of frightened children, leaving behind their families, their homes, and everything they had ever known. Their destination: safety. Train after train left Prague, carrying hundreds of children to new lives. But then, on September 1, 1939, tragedy struck. Germany invaded Poland, and war was officially declared. The borders slammed shut. The largest Kindertransport, set to rescue 250 more children, never made it out. The train disappeared. None of those children were ever seen again. For decades, Nicholas Winton spoke of his mission to no one. Not even his wife knew of the lives he had saved. It wasn't until 1988, nearly 50 years later, that his secret came to light. His wife discovered an old scrapbook hidden in their attic, filled with names, photographs, and documents from his Kindertransport operation. Touched by what she found, she shared it with a journalist, setting off a chain of events that would change everything. That same year, the BBC invited Nicholas Winton to a television program, That's Life. He sat in the audience, unaware of what was about to happen. The host asked, "Is there anyone in this room who owes their life to Nicholas Winton?" One by one, people stood. Adults who, as children, had been on those trains, saved by a man they had never met. Tears filled the room, and for the first time, Winton realized the full impact of what he had done. Nicholas Winton's story is one of quiet bravery, selflessness, and the power of a single person to change the world. He was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II, honored by governments, and celebrated as a true humanitarian. Yet, when asked about his actions, he always gave the same answer: "I just saw what needed to be done and did it." Nicholas Winton passed away in 2015 at the age of 106, but his legacy lives on, not only in history books but in the generations of families that exist today because of his courage. One man, 669 children, a world forever changed.